Namaste, a very warm welcome to all of you for today's session. In the previous episode, we have learned about thought waves and how it impacts on humans. Today, we are going to learn about Purusha and Prakriti and also basic levels of concentration. As per Patanjali Yoga Sutra, Purusha is real self or Atman. Purusha is the highest self, spirit, pure consciousness, the eternal witness of all. Prakriti, it is making or placing before or at first the original or natural form or condition of anything, original or primary substance. Prakriti is cognitive, moral, psychological, emotional, sensorial, and physical aspects of reality. In Sanatan, the concept of Prakriti is mentioned in various literatures. According to Sanskrit scriptures, Brahma Vaivarta Purana, Devi Mahatme, and Devi Bhagavata Purana, 5 Hindu goddesses are considered as the complete feminine personification of Prakriti. Saraswati, Lakshmi, Parvati or Durga, Gayatri and Radha. Together, these 5 goddesses are worshipped as Pancha Prakriti. As per Sankhya philosophy, universe was born from the union of Prakriti and Purusha. Prakriti here refers to the basic cosmic material that is the root of all beings, and Purusha, the spirit of conscious energy that governs life and reality. The cosmic entity, Purusha, exists beyond the realms of time and space and combines with Prakriti to form this world. As per Bhagavad Gita, Lord Sri Krishna refers Prakriti as Maya. Only Purusha, that is Atma, or only Prakriti alone cannot do anything. Togetherness and harmony between these two can create or destroy anything. As per Bhagavad Gita, through yoga one can identify and understand Maya, which always pushes towards worldly comforts and attachments. By this, he can get liberated from this world through yoga. Prakriti evolves in response to Purusha, and its internal elements change further, leading to the formation of the Pancha Mahabhutas, or the 5 great elements. The physical universe we are familiar with comprises primarily with Pancha Mahabhutas, namely Akasha, that is ether or space, then Vayu, that is air, then Agni, that is fire, then Jala, that is water, then the last one is Prithvi, that is earth. Concentration on a single object may reach 4 stages. The first stage is examination, second is discrimination, third stage is joyful peace, and the last stage is awareness of individuality. For me to explain each of these stages, just go through the image which is in constant motion. You just have to focus at the center of the moving object. Just focus at the center. Keep focusing at the center. Keep focusing at the center. While you are focusing at the center point of the moving circles, you must have met the first stage, that is examination. You would have felt it. Sometimes the entire screen looks to be the circles of illusion. Illusion is created in many ways. You might see circles coming and occupying your entire body and mind. After some time, you realize that is not true. Then you enter the second stage, that is discrimination. You try to discriminate between you and the moving circles. Soon after some time, as you progress, focusing at the center point, you try to ignore the center point and the whole illusion created out of it. This illusion or the discrimination or whatever is caused because you are concentrating at one point. Soon after some time, you reach the stage of joyful peace. You reach the stage of joyful peace, leaving behind the objects moving, the illusion created out of it. Once you attain joyful peace, you spend some time over there. Thereafter, you reach the stage of awareness of individuality. That means you reach a stage of real truth. Other methods of concentration is that which contains no object, only subconscious impressions, which are like burnt seeds. It is attained by constantly checking the thought waves through the practice of non-attachment. It means to say, you are going to concentrate on the impressions created in subconscious mind, that is in chitta. Assume that most of the thought waves in chitta are burnt seeds, that means inactive. By concentrating on these inactive thoughts or burnt seeds, now check the thought waves whether it is still active or completely dead or completely burnt. Parallelly, you keep practicing the non-attachment to any of the thought waves which are lying in the subconscious mind. This is how a yogi will keep burning all seeds in his conscious mind. The concentration of the true spiritual aspirant is attained through faith, energy, recollectedness, and illumination. Let us understand each of these components. Faith. Have a faith that you will achieve what you are aspiring. This is very important aspect. Then energy. Your energy on day-to-day practice. Consistency and perseverance is very important when it comes to this aspect. Then absorption of what you learn and practice. If you don't remember and recall quite often what you have learned and practiced, then you might forget few of the vital things that you have already experienced and have been experiencing. After all this, finally you reach the stage of illumination. Success in yoga comes quickly to those who are intensely energetic. Success varies according to the means adopted to obtain it: mild, medium, and intense. When I say mild, medium, and intense, there are facts that out of these three divisions, most of these comes from the previous samskaras. That means to say, if someone was already practicing yoga or had the knowledge of yoga, he will achieve these stages faster than anyone. That is intense. Medium is anyone who is carrying a knowledge of yoga to some extent will begin at the medium pace. Mild, this is the phase. It is almost like a fresh or new beginning in this life itself. Concentration may also be attained through devotion to Ishvara, that is Bhakti Yoga. If you sit in front of any idol which is considered to be a god which you worship and concentrate on the idol for some time, you try to pass through all those 4 stages of concentration, that is examination, discrimination, joyful peace, and finally you reach awareness of individuality. In this picture, I am showing the idol of Lord Shiva. His own symbol is represented in Bharat as Shivling. Lord Shiva happens to be Adi Yogi. That means to say, he was the first yogi in the yogic lineage. He is also called by the name Ishvara. Ishvara is a special kind of being untouched by ignorance and products of ignorance, not subject to karmas or samskaras, or the result of action. When you do concentration on Shivalinga, you will get faster knowledge and you achieve and master these art of concentration very early at a rapid speed. Lord Ishvara, the word must be repeated with meditation upon its meaning. This is required for Chitta Shuddhi. Just by chanting this in a repeated manner, there are chances that Chitta Shuddhi will be achieved with a greater speed and time. Hence comes the knowledge of the Atman and destruction of the obstacles to that knowledge. Chitta Shuddhi is nothing but cleaning up the thought waves, stopping the thought waves, and stopping the elements which are the destructions or the obstacles for the knowledge. Sickness, mental laziness, doubt, lack of enthusiasm, sloth, craving for sense pleasure, despair caused by failure to concentrate, and unsteadiness in concentration are the obstacles to knowledge. This is one aspect which one need to follow for Chitta Shuddhi. These distractions are accompanied by grief, despondency, trembling of the body, and irregular breathing. Chitta Shuddhi is the solution, and this can be obtained also by practicing pranayama wherever there is a problem with irregular breathing, because pranayama is the science for breathing which can correct the rhythms of the breathing. All this is because prana is directly in connection with the breathing, from where the life energy is produced. Prana and breathing are the life energies for any living being. They can be removed by practice of concentration upon a single truth. Undisturbed calmness of mind is attained by cultivating friendliness toward the happy, compassion for the unhappy, delight and indifference toward the wicked. This is very important, which is important for Chitta Shuddhi when we interact with other human beings. The mind may also be calmed by expulsion and retention of the breath. This can be well experienced when you are on Shavasana, that is the last stage of pranayama. The last stage of the pranayama and the last stage of Hatha Yoga, Shavasana, is practiced with a relaxed technique. Relaxed technique goes like this. When you lie down, you will have to focus on your breath. Your mind is completely focusing on the breath. Inhale, then exhale. You will be focusing on these two aspects for some time. As and when you focus on these two aspects over a period of time, your breathing will become slow and steady. Further going onwards, your breathing will be so soothing to you and your mind and body. After waking up, you will be feeling completely fresh. This relaxed technique in yoga are often practiced in all methods extensively in Hatha Yoga and Pranayama. Takeaways from today's session: we have learned what is Prakriti and Purusha. We have learned about primary stages of concentration. We have also learned 4 stages of concentration. We have understood some basic techniques to improvise our concentration. With all this, we are going to close today's episode. We shall catch up again with another yet an important topic in the episode. We thank you all and Shubhamastu.